Hello and welcome to This or That, the fun, not a game, where I tell you stuff and you decide to listen or not. Think of it as a choose your own adventure where you decide based on a stranger's voice in the background and his sources if you want this or that. Who is this for anyway? You. Do you eat food to stay alive? Then this presentation is for you. This PSA takes place within the country of the United States, where food education is not consistent nor clear. There are many people who claim to be experts, but they are actually just modern day snake oil salespeople. They sell fad diets, strange exercise plans that advertise false claims about what the body needs. Advertising for weight loss tends to promote ways of eating that are more restrictive than nutritious. The real sell is much more simple and much less profitable. The more fiber you eat, no more diabetes. Eat sugar last, it won't blast. The order of how you eat food impacts how your body processes carbohydrates. All that is needed is a change in the order of what you eat, and to eat smaller amounts of simple carbs, more commonly known as added or processed sugar. Making these two changes will drastically shift how your body is able to cope with excess sugar in your system, which in turn reduces your likelihood of developing type 2 diabetes in your future. The way you eat matters. The order you actually put food in your mouth will help your body better digest and prepare for the less nutritional carbohydrates, such as things with added sugar. If we start out with a plate of 50% of leafy greens and vegetables, 30 to 40% proteins, and the rest being smaller portion of your simple carbs, our bodies will be able to get the energy it needs from the first part of your meal. First, eat veggies and greens. Next, eat the proteins. Lastly, eat everything else. Your veggies and proteins will help you flush the unneeded simple carbs out of your body. This will make your digestive system happy and more regular. If you eat out of this order, and you eat carbs first, your body will experience blood sugar spikes. If the fiber enters last, it cannot help as efficiently with digesting your simple carbs. It cannot pregame your system, so to speak, to prepare it for digesting the sugars. This will cause digestive issues and lead to health risks associated with higher levels of sugar in our body, such as type 2 diabetes. Not awesome. Is pasta a carb? Is pasta a sugar? Different types of carbs are confusing to remember. The types of carbs and how they may affect our bodies matters. Take a moment and decide what sort of carb is pasta and where in your eating order is best to eat pasta. Got it? Great. Pasta is a white carbohydrate. This is also known as a refined carb or refined sugar or simple carb. A simple carb is sugar without fiber. Sugar can be used as an energy source for the body. However, this type of energy is not efficient and causes our blood sugar to spike and drop drastically. Blood sugar spikes lead to increased hunger, overeating, weight gain, and eventual problems with too much sugar in our organs, such as our eyes, hearts, and limbs. In our eating order, Pasta is last. Are mashed potatoes a white carbohydrate because they're white? Potatoes can be really confusing because they are a veggie, and generally vegetables are considered complex carbs. However, the starchiness of the little potato makes it hit our bodies harder, and we do not indeed process potatoes. Oh, excuse me, and we do indeed process potatoes as a simple carb, or rather, simple sugar. One way to combat this is to eat the skin. There is higher amounts of dietary fiber in potato skin, and if you are able to tolerate the skin textures, this will help your body process the potato more efficiently. How about eating order? Eating potatoes with veggies will help it process better through your body because you are adding more fiber in with the mix. However, the lower blood sugar spikes, it is for it. However, for lower blood sugar spikes, it is still best to consume potatoes lower in your eating order just after your proteins. Leafy greens such as mixed lettuces, arugula, collard greens, kale, beet greens, spinach are wonderful leafy veggies to start. They are all wonderful sources of vitamins A, C, K, and folate, which help our bodies with vision, bone growth, and cell growth. Where in the eating order do you think leafy greens go? You got it. We eat this stuff first. Leafy greens are considered complex carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates take longer to break down in our digestive system because they are full of fiber. Since our body takes more time to break down this fiber, our blood sugar doesn't spike nearly as dramatically. Eating leafy greens first means you're paving the way for the rest of your meal to be digested efficiently by your body. Adding in colorful vegetables like corn, carrots, parrots, no eating parrots, purple cabbage, onions, eggplant, pumpkins, squash, yellow and red peppers, garlic will all give your digestive system a wide range of vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, fiber, and a whole bunch of essential nutrients and antioxidants. Added bonus, the skins and peels of fruits and vegetables all can be eaten, which will give your digestive system different types of dietary fiber to process. Sure, eating some peels like banana peel or mango peel might be weird and kind of gross to swallow, but things like apple peels, peach and pear skin, carrot peels, smaller seeds such as apple seeds are all edible and higher in fiber. These parts of fruits and vegetables are often discarded as waste, but they are packed full with high levels of dietary fiber and antioxidants. Keep in mind, creativity in cooking means experimenting with how to get that fiber in while not gagging on your sour fruit peels. What about the fruits? The sugar found in fruit is considered natural sugar. Natural sugar includes fiber, and the fiber is what helps our bodies break down sugar gradually within our digestive system. Refined sugar, or sugar that has been processed, comes from the same natural sources, such as sugarcane, corn, things like that. However, all the fiber has been removed, and all that is left is the actual sugar itself. When sugar no longer has the element of fiber included, this will cause our blood sugar to spike drastically. The human body does not do well with excess amounts of sugar, and it can lead to weight gain, high blood pressure, insulin resistance, which is also known as diabetes, and our risk of heart disease increases. When there is too much sugar in the digestive system, sugar will be sent to other places, such as organs, our eyes, our feet, our nerves, our heart. This is why people with diabetes often have vision issues or problems with their feet and legs. Sugar in the body affects small blood cells, which can cause a lot of harm over long periods of time. This is why eating fruit is much easier on the body than eating a candy bar with no fiber. It's all about the fiber. Bonus time. When you think about whose fault is it anyway, it is not your fault. When we eat processed sugar, this gives us a dopamine spike in our brain, which feels like a reward to us and it feels good. Many people will eat chocolate or their favorite snacks when they're sad or have had a hard day at work. This is not because they have poor willpower. This is because the sugar in the snack will release dopamine, which is a very strong drug. Dopamine makes us feel good. This dopamine reward cycle is very addictive, and our brain will crave that feeling over and over, and more so when we are emotionally overwhelmed. Our brain knows that when it feels bad or sad or deregulated, it can eat a particular food and feel better. This is out of our control. And eating things to help us feel better is not our fault, nor is it a negative reflection about our willpower. This is an internal chemical reaction out of our control, and therefore it is not about willpower. It is not your fault when you overeat. It is that your mind is addicted to feeling good. Sugar is the path and dopamine is the reward. The result is intense cravings to overeat processed sugars. These cravings are strong, but they are not related to your willpower. These cravings will happen because our brain wants to feel better as fast as possible, and simple carbs, processed snacks do that quickly. To summarize, it's not your fault. Next up on this or that, cheese and dairy. Cheese is not a carbohydrate. Cheese and dairy are proteins. Cheese provides important nutrients to our body. It was originally thought that saturated fat is linked to unhealthy low density lipoprotein, which you have heard of probably called bad fat. However, new research is starting to show that cheese is a nutrient dense food. It is packed with calcium, protein, phosphorus, and vitamins B12 and A. The benefit of eating cheese likely outweighs the risks. As long as cheese intake is kept in smaller portions throughout the day, cheese is a good source of item essential nutrients for your body. Where is cheese and dairy in the eating order? That's right, the middle with your other proteins. First, we eat the greens and the veggies and the fruits. Next, we eat the proteins, meat and dairy. Last, we eat carbohydrates, breads, pastas, and sugary treats, including your desserts. It is important to reduce the intake of simple carbohydrates, the added sugars, to keep your body healthy and blood sugar stable and low. Please still enjoy your favorite treats. Just pregame with that veg. Thank you. Small eating changes can make a world of differences while not denying yourself that yummy treat every once in a while. Good luck on your journey and may your eating become easy, manageable, and guilt free. Always, always remember it is not your fault. Willpower is a made up human construct, and eating more fiber changes everything. Thank you for listening to my Bark Bark.